Strategy. Well, despite a lot of diverging opinions about what strategy actually is about, all experts seem to agree that it's about planning, long-term planning, and it should be realistic plans. It's about directions, and it's about actions, which actually means that it's about how to get from A to B. And this requires, of course, that we can define B. And I think that a little story perhaps about Alice in Wonderland could illustrate the importance of defining B. One day, on her way, Alice met the Cheshire Cat. And she said, "Hello, cat, can you show me the way?" "Yes," said the cat, "of course. Where do you want to go?" "Well," said Alice, "that doesn't matter." "Okay," said the cat, "then you can go in this direction, you can go that way, or you can go in this direction. As long as you go far enough, then you will get somewhere." "Okay," said Alice, "thank you." If instead Alice had asked the cat, "Cat, can you show me the way to the Hatter's house?" then the cat may have answered like this: "Yes, of course. Can you see the White House down there? You go down there, and then you turn left, and go on for 200 meters until you get to the butcher's shop. Then you turn right and walk on another 300 meters until you get to the bakery. When you get to the bakery, you turn right again, and then you continue another 300 meters until you get to a big yellow building. And when you get there, you turn left and walk straight on about 1 kilometer. And then you'll get to a small pink house, and that's the Hatter's." Okay, so here we have an overall goal. We have the Hatter's house. We have a specific direction. We have, although we have to zigzag a little bit, we keep the main direction, and we have a plan for how to get there. We have some sub-goals. We have the butcher shop, we have the bakery, and we have the little house. That's all. That's our sub-goals. And finally, about the actions, which means how to get there. And in this case, we could choose to walk, we could choose to ride a horse, or we could choose to go by bike. So all in all, we have a strategy here how to get to the Hatter's house. And it's the same for business. In business, we need an overall goal. We need everyone to move in the same direction. And although perhaps sometimes we'll have to zigzag a little bit like we did here, and finally we also have to decide how to get there. If we do like Alice did, then we would work for hours on end, and months on end. For example, to establish a new department in Cairo, and to start up a campaign to introduce our collection of umbrellas, until we find out that it never rains in Egypt. So here we are on the wrong direction, and we have actually to redefine B and find another market to sell our umbrellas. Therefore, to have long-term realistic plans towards realistic or definite and realistic goals is an absolute necessity. And to be fair to Alice, as far as I remember the story, she actually asked about the way to the Hatter's house.